Hey, this is Linda Atkins, and welcome back to the High Sierra Report. And in the studio with me right now is PJ Walsh.
Hi.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and you're going to be performing as a comedian at the Crystal Bay Casino.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? That's
yeah,
so cool.
So if you guys, tomorrow night, Crystal Bay is the place to be. Make sure you come on out, because I'm going to blow the roof off the place.
I know.
That's what I do.
You know what? I was preparing for today's interview last night, and I went online to YouTube, and I found you, and I was watching. And I'm just not a real, it takes so much for somebody to make me laugh, right? And I've gone to a lot of these comedy things, and I just don't laugh. But I tell you, your YouTube links last night, where I was laughing hysterically.
Thank
and
you very much.
So excited to have you on
the
show today.
Well, thank you. That's a great endorsement. Thank you. That's great.
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time. I used to tour. I came through here with Larry Cable. I toured with Larry Cable Guy for years.
Larry Cable Guy? Wow.
I came through here years ago with him. I toured with Larry Cable Guy from 2003 to 2007.
Wow, fun.
And then I went back to New York City and went to theater school for 2 years, and then came back out and created a one-man show, and been touring since, and so I've been at this for a long time. I love it.
So I know you're traveling all over the United States here, and and every week you're in a different spot, or
every week I'm actually taking the summer off. This is actually the last place I'm doing it. This is my capper. This is my capper.
Great, that's so great.
I'm just staying in LA this summer.
Yeah. And you used to work in the White House.
Yeah, I did. I worked in the White House.
What did you do in the White House?
In 93 to 95, I was the primary dental technician for the first and second families in the White House and Camp David.
Oh my gosh.
When I was in the Navy, I was in the United States Navy. So technically I was in charge of the president's mouth.
So who was the president?
Clinton.
Oh wow.
95,
so
yeah.
We can find those pictures online, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, if you go to PJ, I think it's at PJ Walsh, but if you go to PJ Walsh Facebook, you go PJ Walsh Facebook. If you just put in PJ Walsh, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff comes up.
Right.
And that's why sometimes I never make it to a second date, because I get Googled.
Oh.
Girls will do that. They'll pop in my name, and
a
bunch of stuff comes.
But you're so
and
funny.
I know it.
Anybody would want.
I don't think you dig deep enough. I think if you keep going, you'll find some stuff that you don't want to make a lifetime commitment to. But if you go to PJ Walsh, all the clips are up there, and there's a picture of me with President Clinton, which I always point as the best part, the pinpoint of my life, a pinnacle in my life that let me say I could do anything. I used to stand outside the White House, and because I grew up in Brewster, New York, which is 60 miles north of New York City. I was born in New York City. Both my parents immigrated here from Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Came to the city.
You don't have an accent, though.
No, I have a kind of a different accent. A lot of people think I'm from Texas, but my parents had a brogue, and I was from New York, so I have this hodgepodge of, I don't know what it is. But when I graduated high school, I joined the Navy the day after I graduated high school, just to go and see the world. And about 3 weeks later, first Gulf War started, which I always say is my fault, because I joined the military. We never would have had my karma. And then, but then I ended up working in the White House, and I used to walk out.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It must have been interesting, wasn't it?
It was pretty well.
Digging in the president's mouth.
Well, I had sharp instruments and tools, literally on the president, like a scalpel to the president, and I had to get the highest security clearance possible. For 9 months, the FBI investigated me. It cost $70,000, and when I passed, that's when I really was concerned with the state of this country.
Wow. So you're playing tomorrow night, Crystal Bay Casino.
Crystal Bay Casino tomorrow night.
What, to 8:30?
8:30.
8:30. Doors open, I think, 7:30, right?
Yeah, that looks just like me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a little bit older now, I think.
So
a couple years ago.
So great to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for saying what you said about the trip. Oh, please come.
Yep, I'm hoping to be there tomorrow
Everybody
night.
come. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, I promise you, you're going to come out, you're going to have a good night. I put 110 into every single show. It's going to be a blast.
We'll be
very
there.
happy to be here.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
You.
This is Linda Atkins. We'll be right back after this.